In 1978, the young pilot named Frederick Valentic started the engine of his small plane and took off the Victoria's Morvin Airport. Little did he know that after the incident that he experienced, his story would be told among the years. Frederick was 20 years old, a member of the Air Training Corps sponsored by the Air Australian Forces. He had his private pilot license a little bit over a year and had a great amount of flying experience. Frederick lived with his parents. Overall, he was raised with no serious problems and was pursuing his career of choice. On October 18, 1978, Valentic was to hire a plane to fly to King Island, a trip of 560 kilometers. Sadly, his trip was cancelled due to heavy rain over the ocean. 3 days after, Valentic came back and tried again with his single-engine Cessna. He took off around 6 p.m. in the evening of October 21, which will be his first and last night flight over water. The visibility was perfect, the weather was good, with light winds it was perfect for a flight. The weird part was that late after the sunset, he turned away from the coast at an altitude of 4,500 feet, which wasn't normal to the routine he always made. At 7:06, Frederick made contact with the air traffic controllers to ask if there was any other aircraft near the zone. These were the recordings.
This is Delta Sierra Juliet. Is there any known traffic below 5,000 feet?
No known traffic.
Seems to be a large aircraft below 5,000 feet.
What type of aircraft is it?
I cannot confirm. It's four bright, seems to be like landing lights. The aircraft has just passed over me at least 1,000 feet above. Is there any Air Force aircraft in the vicinity?
No known aircraft in the vicinity.
Seems to be playing some sort of game. He's flying over me. Delta Sierra Juliet, it's not an aircraft, it's...
Can you describe the aircraft?
As it's flying past, it's a long shape. I cannot identify it. It has such speed. It's before me right now, Melbourne.
How large would the object be?
Seems like it's stationary. What it's doing right now is orbiting. The thing is just orbiting on top of me. It's also got a green light and it's sort of metallic, like it's shiny on the outside. It's just vanished. That strange aircraft hovering on top of me again. It's hovering and it's not an aircraft.
In the recordings, we can see that Frederick wasn't freaking out. He maintained a relaxed conversation, but at the same time, he was really confused. At the end of the conversation, we can hear a loud noise like if it was metal scratching to metal, and Frederick was never heard again. As soon as the report came to the government, research groups were sent to look for evidence, but neither the plane or the pilot were found. Theory number 1 is that Valentic wanted to suicide and wanted to create a lot of attention. There's no proof that confirms this, since Frederick was a stable man, he had a girlfriend and didn't have any current problems, and as well, he hadn't suffered from depression before. Another popular theory is that Frederick was taken by aliens or even killed. There is no concrete proof that confirms this, but for the past few months, it was believed that there was sightings of extraterrestrial life in the skies. This could as well explain the loud sound in the recordings. And the third theory has to do with a movie clip.
Aries 31 negative. The only traffic I have is a TWA L1011 in your 6 o'clock position, range 15 miles. And an Allegheny DC-9 in your 12 o'clock position, 50 miles. Stand by one, I'll take a look at broadband of it.
Aries 31 has traffic 2 o'clock, slightly above and descending.
Aries 31, Roger. I have a primary target about that position now. I have no known high-altitude traffic. Stand by one, I'll check low, over. Dick, will you check low altitude and see if they know who this is?
Center Aries 31. The traffic's not lower than us. It's 1 o'clock now, still above me and descending.
Aries 31, can you say aircraft type?
Negative, Center. No distinct outline. To tell you the truth, the target is rather brilliant. It's the brightest anti-collision lights I think I've ever seen. Alternating white to red. Colors are a little striking. Center, this is TWA 517. Traffic now looks like extra bright landing lights. I thought Aries had his landing lights on.
Could be a satellite.
Aries 31, I have the primary target now in your 10 o'clock position, 5 miles over.
I've never seen anything like that. About an
The traffic is proceeding northeastbound, no altitude readout.
Roger, Center.
Traffic's really moving
It's going to be a problem now. He's descend about 1,500 feet below me. Wait a second. Stand by one. Okay, Center. Aries 31, the traffic is turned. He's heading right for my windshield. We're turning right immediately and leaving flight level 350 now.
Aries 31, descend and maintain flight level 310. Break, Allegheny 444, turn right 30 degrees.
Get on the order
immediately.
of the 45th Recon.
This movie was by Steven Spielberg, named Close Encounters with the Third Kind, which was released in 1977, 1 year before Frederick's disappearance. It was the fan favorite among UFO fans. Frederick's family once told that he was obsessed with the UFOs. And the most interesting part was that he emulated almost exactly the parts of the movie. Could there have been the possibility that in the attempt of replicating the movie scene, Frederick lost control of the plane and crashed into the sea? I agree with the third theory, since I find really hard that aliens took Frederick, since there is no solid proof of it, and I don't think he wanted to suicide because he had a happy life. This case will remain as a mystery for many other theories to be done across the years.